It's supposed to be that much more.
Yeah, and I just had to make a decision on that. It's like I'm either gonna learn it by dropping it or I'm never gonna be good enough to throw it. So,
I was able to drop it for a while there last year. Catch it for a while last year. I was actually quite good at catching it, but.
Is that my phone went? I got it out so I can take a picture.
I'm gonna have to give that thing a look.
I even pressed the button to make the.
Good catchy spots on it. And it's kind of interfering with my.
Is it dinging? Did you say it's not dinging?
Well, it left it down.
Wait.
That's okay. I guess if I get to do the hammer course, do it.
Take that. Alright.
See how bad they are.
Thank you.
I'm sure I've got some pain that probably will close to that color.
Thank you. Yeah, usually we just check ours and it.
Right.
Usually is on the board. So that.
I had the same problem with one of my wooden sabers. I think it was, I had to put that wood paint tape on the handle because
oh yeah.
it was a nice little split. It was trying to grab it my way. And that hurt. So I finally just put the wood paint on and I was thinking, gosh, that's something else. Yeah, but now I can tell it's mine. And it's not really like an illegal grip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, a little wood glue maybe.
I'll have it fixed. We do practice for kids.
Mine's decided to turn into a little wolf and just see what happens. So I think Taekwondo all day.
I don't have one of those yet.
He's still gonna bow in and then he'll turn it over to you. We've got like 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, because there's still a couple other beginners that need to go. Yeah. People are like, why is that white side leading class? Yeah, don't worry about it. Good morning, welcome. We got a special treat today because Miss Kelly here, I'm sure you've seen her around the school a little bit. The red pants, white top means you're in instructor training, apprentice instructor training. And so today she's actually testing out of being able to teach this class.
It'll be bad.
Yeah. So, anyways.
I say,
You say, see you next week. This is small. The paper's really complicated. Yeah. Write it down.
Welcome, everyone. So, quick announcement before we bow in. It is testing day, and just because of my excuses how unorganized things are, but I didn't bring up like recommending people very well last week, and I just wanted you to know that Ms. Croft, you could be recommended as well. So, and I talked with Head Instructor Durkin, and she says you can test today even if you haven't done your paperwork. You can do your testing today. You can just decide right now, and then we'll take care of all that afterwards. So. If you're wondering why I didn't say anything about it, it wasn't like they're not ready. It's just like, does that make sense? Okay, any questions about the whole process or anything? That's kind of a big one, but any questions about it before we begin? No? Okay, so, are you ready, Ms. Kelly?
Yes.
All right, so Ms. Kelly's gonna lead the MACOM today, and I'm just gonna sort of evaluate, and I'm just gonna, so you don't have to say anything right now, I'm just gonna assume everyone's testing and take mental notes like that, and be ready to give you feedback should you decide to make this your test. Thank you, bow to beginner students. All right, and hand it over to Ms. Kelly.
Sir.
Stand with the feet a comfortable distance distance apart in a relaxed stance and place the hands on the lower abdomen. With the lips slightly sealed and teeth gently meshed together, allow the eyes to close and let's focus on our breathing. Breathe in deeply through the nose and breathe out slowly through the nose as well. When you breathe in, allow the lower abdomen to come out. When you breathe out, allow the lower abdomen to come in. Breathe in deeply, breathe out slowly, and be relaxed. With each breath, begin to imagine a cascade of relaxation flowing down your body, starting at the top of your head and moving to the bottom of your feet. Allow the face and jaw to relax. The back of the neck relaxes. Allow the shoulders and chest to relax. The upper body relaxes. Let the arms and hands feel heavy. Feel the relaxation flow through the waist, into the hips, the thighs, the backs of the legs. Allow the knees to soften. The calves relax. The ankles and the bottom of the feet relax. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. And be relaxed. Good. Go ahead and open your eyes. Let's move into our first posture of embracing horse. Separate the feet shoulder width apart. Turn the toes in slightly so that the outside edges of the feet are parallel. Bend the knees, sink down, circle the arms back, and circle the arms forward. Feel a slight lean forward. You will have a rounded, connected feeling in the shoulders and arms, as well as in the legs and knees. Feel the weight mostly in the heels. We'll hold this posture for about 2 or 3 minutes. Continue to focus on your deep breathing and relaxation. Nice slow breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Go ahead, straighten the legs, lower the arms, circle the arms up, breathe in, push palms down, breathe out. Our second posture is ride the wild horse. Bring the feet in a little closer for middle stance. Begin by slowly circling the arms up, breathe in, stretch up, bend forward, connected feeling in the back. Sink the knees. Now inhale, push with the feet to use the legs to come back up. And exhale, slowly lower the arms. Again, in middle stance, inhale. Stretch up, bend forward, reach forward. Weight to the heels, hands reach forward. Inhale, come back up using the feet. And exhale, lower the arms down. Now we'll move into small stance. Bring the feet together, same movement. Circle the arms up, breathe in. Stretch up, bend forward, reach forward, sink down. Don't move the feet. Keep the knees out and hips up as you lower yourself down. Inhale, come back up using the feet. Exhale, lower the arms down. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up using the feet. And exhale, lower the arms down. Now we'll move into large stance. Separate the feet shoulder width apart. Same movement. Circle the arms up, breathe in. Stretch up, bend forward, reach forward, lower yourself down. Don't move the feet. Keep the knees out. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, slowly lower the arms down. One more in large stance. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Our third posture is playing the guitar. Separate the feet to shoulder width if they're not already. Turn the left toes out at a 60-degree angle and step the right heel forward a little bit. Bend forward slightly, circle the arms back, and circle the arms forward. Right hand in front of left. There will be a bend in your left knee. Right leg is almost completely straight. You do still want to have some weight in the front leg, even though it's almost completely straight. Slowly release. Same thing on the other side. Separate the feet shoulder width apart. Turn the right toes out at a 60-degree angle. Step the left heel forward a little bit. Circle the arms back and circle the arms forward. Left hand in front of right. The right leg is bent with most of the weight in the thigh. You do want to have some weight in the front leg, like a kickstand. Slowly release. Posture number 4, the compass. Separate the feet shoulder width apart. Make sure the toes are turned in slightly for alignment of the knees, hips, and shoulders. Reach the arms up, stretch up through the body, and 1. Gently bend to the right, look to the hands, hold here and relax. 2. Down to the right and over the right foot, palms face towards the foot, fingers point in towards each other. 3. Reach straight forward, upper body becomes parallel to the floor. Weight to the heels and hands reach forward. Your legs will be mostly straight. 4. Down to the left and over the left foot, palms face towards the foot, fingers point in towards each other. 5. Roll to the left through a side bend into a lean back position. Easy. 6. Roll to the right, look to the hands, and 7. Come back up to center. To the left, gently bend to the left, look to the hands, 2, down to the left and over the left foot, palms face towards the foot, fingers point in towards each other. 3, reach straight forward, upper body becomes parallel to the floor. Weight in heels, hands reach forward. 4, down to the right and over the right foot. Palms face towards the foot and fingers point in towards each other. 5, roll to the right through a side bend into a lean back position. 6, roll to the left, look to the hands, and 7, come back up to center. 1 more each way, to the right, 1, 2, down over the right foot, 3, reach straight forward, 4, down over the left foot, 5, roll into a lean back position, 6, roll to the right, and 7, back up to center. To the left, 1. 2, down over the left foot, 3, reach straight forward, 4, down to the right, 5, through a side bend into a lean back position, 6, back to the left, and 7, back up to center. Posture number 5, double dragon's leap from seat. Separate the feet shoulder width apart, turn the left toes out at a slight angle, and step the right foot straight forward. Shift forward into push position. Then shift back and bend forward to stretch. Right arm pulls you down, while left hand pushes on left knee for a gentle stretch. Form a circle with the hands underneath you. Shift forward back into push position. Shift back, hands underneath you. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. Let's go to the other side. Start with the feet shoulder width apart. Turn the right toes out at a slight angle. Left foot steps straight forward. Shift forward, push position. And then shift back to stretch. Form a circle with the hands underneath you. Shift forward, push. Exhale as you bring the hands back underneath you. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. And slowly release. Posture number 6. Rhinoceros gazes at the moon. Separate the feet shoulder width apart. Make sure the toes are turned in slightly. Bend the knees, sink down. Right arm comes up, left arm underneath it. Bend forward slightly, keeping the knees, hips, and shoulders facing forward. Turn through the waist to the right. Extend the right arm out. Look up under the right arm. The chin is tucked and the neck relaxed. See if you can feel the connection from the feet to the hands. As you come back to center, left hand goes above the right. You will straighten up slightly and unbend the bow as you come forward. Now to the left, keep the knees, hips, and shoulders facing forward. Turn just through the waist to the left. Extend the left arm out. Look up under the left arm. Make sure you keep the chin tucked. And back to center. Right arm above left. Turn with the waist to the right. Back to center. Left arm above right. To the left. Back to center. Slowly straighten the legs and lower the arms. Posture number 7. Ride the tiger. Bring the feet together and separate them, don't separate them. Bring the feet together and turn to the left at a 45-degree angle. Place the hands on the hips, sink down, step the front foot out. Turn the shoulders back to the front. You want the same amount of bend and straight in both the front and back leg. Push off. And to the right. Turn the toes at a 45-degree angle. Sink down. Step the front foot out. Turn the shoulders back to front. Push off. Back to the left. Sink down, step out. The hips will open and eventually you'll feel a bouncy feeling in this posture. Push off. And one more to the right. Push off. Posture number 8. Phoenix spreads wings. Bring the feet together and then separate them a little bit. Crouch down and feel a slight bend forward. Relax the arms down by your sides. Circle the arms back, up, and forward. There will be a slight rocking in the hips. You're not trying to straighten up. There will be a slight rocking in the body and a slight pumping in the legs. And slowly reverse directions. Circle the arms up, back, and forward. Good. Slowly release and lower the arms. Posture number 9, hit the tiger. Bring the feet together. Turn the right toes out at a slight angle. Step mostly to the right and slightly forward. This is a lunge, but not so far that you can't bend the hips. Stretch the arms out, form fists with the hands. Right fist by the temple, left fist by the chest. Sink down and look over the left shoulder. And back. Again to the right. And back. 2 more to the right. Back. Last one. And back. Same thing on the other side. Turn the left toes out at a slight angle. Step mostly to the left and slightly forward. Stretch the arms out. Form fists with the hands. Left fist by the temple. Right fist by the chest. Sink down and look over your right shoulder. And back. 2. feet shoulder width apart. Make sure the toes are turned in slightly. Bend the knees, relax the hands on your hips. Now, keeping the shoulders, hips, and knees facing forward, slowly turn just your head to the right. Keep the chin tucked slightly and head suspended. Slowly to the left, just the head. To the right. And to the left. Good. Slowly come back to center. Straighten the legs, lower the arms, circle the arms up, breathe in. Push palms down, breathe out. And that concludes our 10 Kong postures.
Good. Good job, Ms. Kelly. Good job, testers. All right. Any questions, comments, or suggestions before we bow? Basic training. So normally what we'll do is, if you're testing, I'll talk to you after class, and I would normally have a sheet of paper with every move on the paper, and then me writing comments about this went really well, or this could be improved. I don't have those printouts to write on right now, so what I'll do is I'll meet with you after class, and if you want, I'll give you your testing feedback just verbally in person. Okay? All right. Good job. We follow the 5 parts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility.
Senior administrator.
Now 2 beginner students. Basic training dismissed. Very good. Okay, so, oh, and I guess as far as announcements, we will switch back to the first section of the form next week. So, same class, same time, same place, but to the other unit. So,
Yes, sir.
cool. And, all right. So, I'll talk to Ms. Burns first. You can get a drink, you take it easy. Basic training dismissed. So, talk to you. Cool. That's not like a trouble knee, is it?
No, it's this one.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So just let the hips open, let it turn around, and just sit around to it. Yeah, there you go. And say something really good. Oh, and look, a little improvement here, just watch my nostrils for a little bit of pull back. It wasn't much. That's clean her, sure, correction myself. So, I'm gonna get real picky, but as far as what's happening.
Thank you.
Definitely got your star.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted to give me feedback.
I don't know how much, I don't know, there's not like a whole lot I can say, you did really well.
Thank you.
But if you want it, I don't know if you're like, okay, I got it, I'm done, or.
Oh, no, I definitely don't feel that way.
Okay.
In any of my training ever.
Okay, well, yeah, that's, I know, I think. Yeah, I'll, yeah, can I talk to you last time?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. I don't know if you're in a hurry to get out or. Yeah. Cool. And do you want to call me your team?
Yeah, that actually feels a lot better too, because our posture has always been like really wobbly.
Yeah.
So,
That would be my dream day, I would say. I can kind of like replay it, because I'm watching everyone at once.
That hurts.
Yeah, no, I guess a little thing, just right above horse at the top, just try to let the arms stretch up.
oh,
So they're kind of rounded in a little bit, which is actually like another good cheat on, just let them go up as much as possible, as they don't stretch forward. So that's a good. Okay, so, I guess just. Yeah, you're very welcome. And if you're watching, we'll start Black Sash training in a couple of minutes. Streaming anymore. Looks like it froze. No, it's still. Yeah. Oops. So, and then for the text, do you have any questions for me?
No, I just want to have respect because trying to do something that don't happen. I felt like I was really shaking them off, but I do feel like I was trying to correct. I'm trying to adjust with it.
Yeah.
So I know it wasn't going to have to do right, but I was worried more about the
Yeah.
straight. Oh, well, self-evaluation.
Yeah, no, that's all right. So if I replay this, by the way, so if you feel shaky or whatever it is, may some of it just be testing, but I see the class, and I know what your sort of baseline is, so when I see that, I just think like, oh, I'm focusing for the test or something.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Just that day in class.
Just feeling it, sometimes it just comes out that way, so don't sweat it, don't put it. So.
Here's walk ahead.
I know, golly, these things, when it comes to sweet. So, let's see. I think maybe, racing course, we're gonna try the numbers. So see how right here, we'll take it in a little bit, then we'll take it towards you. Take it out a little bit. So there you go, so like.
So maybe the heel line.
Well, if you took it straight forward, they're offset by about 6 inches. See that? If they're a straight line, it would be here, so it would actually want it out to the side.
So one here.
Yeah, and then that's like wide, that's long enough to be double dragon, so you can hit yourself. And it's a little difference. There you go. There it is. Yeah.
And then as far as my game.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's nice and relaxed.
Really, you want most of the way here, but you don't want to get shaky. You still want to have a center.
Yeah, it's about 90-10. So if you had scales, you would feel that 90% of the back bone would sit 10%. Very good. All right, any other questions? All right, so normally we have like a big graduation, but I think we'll award in the class. You go. Oh, and- you got it. You got it. And then I guess get in with a head instructor or whatever. Paperwork, whatever.
I mean, yeah, I thought she said you. I didn't know. I forgot.
Okay. We'll talk with her about it, and she'll.
Oh,
You're very welcome. Sorry, Black Sash training. Right with you. Are you trying to remember the first section?
I'm doing this.
Oh, what?
With the audience,
Oh,
are doing
yeah, excellent. Work on those a second. I'll be around.
Black Sash.
Yeah, hey, that's all good. That's good. That's something you can actually do.
Yes.
That's the hardest thing when you get out of the mindset. Conversation.
you want to look at another? We've done closer. We've done Ride the Tiger and Compass. Any of them? Okay. Let me see if I can think of which one would have been most from what I just saw. Dang. Tough. How about burn all our time trying to come up with double dragons? Let's do double dragons. Okay, yeah, so this is one thing that I noticed like everyone was doing, so it's probably something I do without realizing it is coming forward and not straightening up right totally in the upper body. So you bend forward and you come forward and there's still like some lean. So yeah, go ahead and show me the double dragons one more time. Take this toe in a little bit. Turn this toe down just a bit. Yep. I'm just gonna go ahead and practice since we're starting late. Put the arms. Yeah. Good. Feel relaxed and kind of rounded in the chest and arms. Good. Sink your left leg just a little bit. Take the right leg back just a little bit. There you go. Okay. Yeah, can you sink the front leg just a little more? Tuck just a little more. What's that? And then I know you're thinking, but let the chin come down. Yeah. And back. Good. Yeah, there's that rounded. Yep. Show the right ball foot and the right big toe. Still there. Yeah, I see you trying to disconnect a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. So. Probably want to get bigger. If that one, I don't know if that's right.
I would probably call it a little big. Like I would probably take the right foot back an inch or two. Yeah.
Something I don't want to. I'll feel that in my knee. My nose is more forwards.
Well,
Then like just.
you feel it in your knee now?
That's good. There.
Can you go a little more, or is that pain?
That is starting to feel a little.
Okay. That might just be the knee a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like visually, it doesn't look like it's in the range where it would damage, but if it's already hurting, then maybe.
Yeah,
it's-
I can feel it. It's not like pain, but I can feel the pull in the knee.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if I do like this side.
Oh, you said, that's right, you said it was your. That's all. Good foot
This
placement.
side's fine. I can get that extension without feeling my back.
Yeah, that's definitely not too far, but that's just about right, yeah.
But when I do it on this side of my foot, so I either need to make up for it by not going further or having my stance like wider. I don't know which would be better.
On the other side, I could see it being a little wider, but definitely the tactic of just not going, just going forward to the point where you feel it is good, is the way to do it. too.
Okay.
And try to rotate your hips to the left a little bit, and let your upper body come. Sorry, it's hard for me to grab, manipulate. So, yeah.
So we're just really straight.
Yeah, exactly. Hold there. Let your hips come forward and your upper body comes back a little bit. Yeah, there you go. There's that little bit I was thinking. Tricky. You know, I hear personal trainers, like someone will go in a squat and they're like, all the little angles of all the parts, they're very specific with them. And this is challenging, you kind of have to do that on yourself. And you can't see it from the outside. left toes go out a little more? Or does that start messing up your hip alignment? Okay,
No, that's fine.
cool. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that looks okay. It's about where you had it before. Can you straighten the right leg a little more? Is that weird? Maybe I threw your hips on something. Yeah.
So,
It's such a complex system, you know?
it is, this is one thing's off,
Yeah.
another completely off.
There you, yeah, there you go. Good, yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, so do you have any other, we could either spend the next 10 minutes looking at another NACON thing and not split, or we could do a quick review of cloud hands. I don't think we have time to do another complicated new move, but what sounds better to you?
I guess do another, Macon versus
Awesome. All right, so.
That's it. I'm not doing for the next,
6 weeks.
something new.
For sure. Okay, let's do, which next one I would choose for you. Not hit the tiger, not Albatross head. I think you're right, the tiger's good. Phoenix is hard to deal with. Let's do rhinoceros. I would either say rhinoceros or guitar. Yeah, let's do rhinoceros. So let's go ahead and do your right on top. Let the arms go ahead and get a little, like, let the shoulders go back a little bit, let the arms, yeah, there you go. Bring the right a little higher compared to the left, there you go. Bring the right knee a little more, there you go.
So when you're looking.
Yeah.
Okay, right there.
And since you've done Kung Fu, this will be meaningful for you. Think of if you were gonna do a shoulder roll over the left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then bring your right knee back forward. There you go. Yeah, better. Just that idea.
I can see that now. Or just pull it in.
Yeah, exactly. Come back up. Sink a little bit. Go. In. Bend the right left leg a little more. Lean forward a little more. Extend up through the head. Relax the right shoulder. Press balls in the feet. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. You wanna see me do mine? Maybe from a different angle or something? Yeah, so I'll try to really get into it. It's hard to do while teaching. But yeah, whichever way you wanna come around on it. Oh, God. I have weird things in my shoulder and stuff, so sometimes when I get into it, I'll try to adjust and move through those things to get you the best connected example. So, on this side, do you notice anything, or is it about what you thought?
I mean, you have much better reach back here.
It's not always that way. Yeah, I spent a lot of time not even trying to make it go farther. Like I think I over internalized the don't try hard, don't strain it. And I can feel my,
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
yeah. I don't bring it up in class too much, but I've got like wonky hips and a shaky rib cage and all these little things that make it harder to copy my body, but hopefully I'll try to make up for it. By being as accurate as I can. You see anything in it?
No, yeah. But then also that, what you just said about that alignment to get ready to go into like most world.
Yeah.
Let me think of it differently.
Yeah, that totally, it's like the get ready to jump, like suddenly all your alignment changes.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little mishmash. You want to go through cloud hands one time or bow out? All right, let's do it. And again, transition. One. Two. Three. Single leg. And one more. Were you able to copy right? I couldn't really see most of it.
So do you bring that, so after the last one? Are you supposed to bring this in, or do you just?
So the first, if I was teaching it like beginner class, like this actually is, I would say step out, shift to the right, turn to the right, form a circle with the arms, right hand on top, release the left heel, step in, step out, heel toe, shift to the left, lift to the left, right? And then
But it seems like it just smooths out to where you just.
Yeah.
Okay.
a lot of, so, I never know how early to say this, but all of your step in, step out will disappear. It's all what we call learning scaffolding to get the body. So for example, in your first move, you do your ward off right, then you step in, catch your balance, step out, balance, you shift, you turn. So just that first one, when you get to intermediate advance, we'll start working on smoothing out, and it'll take this form where you shift, you turn, all the same stuff happens with the weight. And the foot even circles a little bit because of the weight, but you just don't touch down.
Showing you the steps, all of it.
Exactly. Because if we don't teach that, then we get this. You know, it's not,
Okay.
cool. Any other questions? All right, one more set. And I'm gonna do advanced stepping instead of being stuck. That makes sense. Actually, it only matters at the end, so never mind. One advanced step. Shift, switch, turn, step. Shift, switch, turn, step. Does that make sense? All right. Good job. Thank you, ma'am. Now, 2 beginner students and no one's watching. So, master's practice is.
Oh, that. Is it messing up?
I don't know. It looks okay on the broadcasting end, but it's not monitoring down here. Just gotta go to. Sir. Would you refresh? I say refresh. Oh, Oh, hey, we're live.
Sorry. I was like, what's this video of Mr. Gage with his staff?
Oh, it's on roll.
I mean,
What's your next meeting?
great soon.
Perfect. It's the crane section. This looks so confusing to me the first time through. There's a lot more flow to it than Tiger is just very, you know, like, like lifting weights. It's like all these jumps. Like high crane. Middle crane. Low crane. Well, it's all the same stances. But anything with new form. That one's fun. That flat. Looks like class somebody figures out. And then there's strike. All those are basically just to get your get used to jumping. So that's like really great. Get you up in the air. Those are the blocks. Alright, it's like a strike. Block. So you just need to move it. You'll see, it's confusing when you learn it. Very confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's kind of like a baby step into some of the other forms that are way more complicated. Way more. I just finished watching Cobra Kai. There's 2 seasons so far. And there's the next one's coming out in January.
I just started watching last weekend. That was my recovery while I was watching
Nice.
listening to
Nice. Oh, yeah.
I love you, that's it.
Take a break from sports.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, this past 2 weeks I got that good week for my team.
No, you're not used to watching a losing team.
No, no.
I mean, it's still early.
It is, but I don't have a whole lot of hopes.
I think that quarterback still got a long way to go.
Yeah, he's only rookie.
Did you watch him on QB1?
I still have not watched my
You know
dad.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, my dad watched it, he said it was great. I keep meaning to check it out, but I forgot.
He's kind of a knucklehead on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in high school, but every year there's always one that you're like,
Who's the knucklehead?
Spencer Rattler from OU. He was featured on a documentary when he was in high school, and he ends up getting kicked off his team, and they don't tell you why.
In high school?
Yeah, like they're like, oh yeah, he got hurt, but then he shows up the game like on the sideline, he's fine, and then it comes out later that he got kicked off, and they won't disclose what it was because he's a minor. Yeah, but
Wow.
It's just something bad, you know?
It sounds like the law is involved. If it's-
Well, yeah, they made it
it's a
sound
minor.
worse than if you just tell them what it is.
If you got
Yeah.
a top quarterback like that, he's gonna get off team.
Yeah.
Something's not right.
Because if it was just like one of those things, like, it was general horseplay, but then as soon as you go, no, he was a minor, it's like, oh.
Yeah, yeah.
That's,
Yeah, handcuffs are probably involved.
yeah. All right. Oh, man.
About the head instructor?
About to beginner level students and everybody at home. All right. I'm gonna have you guys kind of switch places.
Sir.
I know, it's like, I know I've got you. Have you over here? It doesn't look like we're gonna have any other students. We do, they'll probably be a little late. Hopefully we'll have enough room for a late class tonight. All right. Let's get our warm up.
Sir.
7-5 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sir,
Back there. Push-up position.
Sir.
First set of 10 push-ups.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, serve. 2, serve. 3, serve. 4, serve. 5, serve. 6, serve. 7, serve. 8, serve. 9, serve. 10, serve. Just kneeling.
Sir.
So, I guess graduation's either tomorrow or Monday.
Sir.
No, I mean, a lot of times what happens is the news goes out like right before class. And I don't have a chance to like update anybody.
Yeah, I haven't checked in a while.
I had that happen one time where it changed venues, like Thursday afternoon, like, I wanna say it was like right at 7 o'clock, like I was already here and getting ready for class. So I gave everybody the wrong information, but, so, check your email.
Yes, sir.
All right, like class, we may do something a little different today. I mean, we're gonna do the test. We're gonna do the test today. And then we may do some advanced stuff. All right, second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, serve. 2, serve. 3, serve. 4, serve. 5, serve. 6, serve. 7, serve. 8, serve. 9, serve. 10, serve. That's healing.
Sir.
And next week's gonna be our new unit.
Sir.
Anything else to go over today? So, yeah, I mean, the big one's gonna be the test and graduation. All right, last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir. On your backs for bicycle crunches.
Sir.
First to 25.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, 2, sir, 3, 4, sir, 5, 6, sir, 7, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir. Rest.
Sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir. Rest.
Sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir. Sit up.
Sir.
Feet straight up front.
Sir.
Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes.
Sir.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Bend one leg, yeah.
Sir.
Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Switch legs.
Yes, sir.
Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Bottoms of the feet together.
Sir, sir.
Push the knees down, back straight, head held high. Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes, low and go.
Yes, sir.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Sit up,
Sir.
feet wide apart. Hands up.
Sir.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir. Reach to one side.
Sir.
Reach to the other side.
Sir.
Reach to both sides. Widen your stretch if you can. Touch your head to the floor as low as it'll go. 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. Right, we're gonna lift up and turn to our right side.
Sir.
1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20. Switch sides.
Sir.
1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20. Back to center.
Sir.
We're gonna push up 1, 2, 3. Walk back. Hands up.
Sir.
1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. Feet straight out in front.
Sir.
Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes.
Sir.
1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. We're gonna go onto our backs.
Sir.
And we're gonna bridge up. And back down. Ooh, hug your knees, we're gonna rock backwards, forwards, and up. All right, push it out. All right. It's testing day.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna kinda do like we did last time, there's not gonna be a written test. I can pretty much already guess what kind of score you're gonna get anyway, so.
Sir.
Since you're green, you're going to blue, then you have to lead the class.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will call out all the names,
Yes, sir.
but there will be nobody here to follow up, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger claw, say take time pay.
Take time, pay.
Horse stand center.
Horse stand center.
Bow stands right.
Bow stands right.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Bow stands left.
Bow stands left.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Cat stands right.
Cat stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Cat stands left.
Cat stands left.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Cross stands right.
Cross stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Cross stands left.
Cross stands left.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Crane stands right.
Crane stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Crane stands left.
Crane stands left.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Jump to kneeling right.
Jump to kneeling right.
Dragon stands right.
Dragon stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Jump to kneeling left.
Jump to kneeling left.
Dragon stands left.
Dragon stands left.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Feet together.
Yes, sir.
All right. So one of the things I always say is that if you're testing today, pretend you're testing for your black sash. If you're not testing today, pretend it is your test day.
Yes, sir.
You also, you had the opportunity to notice that sometimes when you're testing, you have to adjust.
Sir.
I know. It's a case of like, sometimes like when we're learning in class, there's certain moves that we like to do, and we like to get exuberant about it, and then it's like, I was definitely that way. Like it's really high or go really far, and then it's like, when I'm teaching, it's like, I've got no room to do anything, so you kind of have to learn how to adjust. All right, we're gonna do it one more time.
Yes, sir.
Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger claw, say take time pay.
Hey, time, pay.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Bow stands right.
Bow stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Bow stands left.
Bow stands left.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Cat stands right.
Cat stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stance center.
Cat stance left.
Cat stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cross stance right.
Cross stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cross stance left.
Cross stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Crane stance right.
Crane stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Crane stance left.
Crane stance left.
It's okay. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Jump to kneeling right.
Jump to kneeling right.
Dragon stance right.
Dragon stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Jump to kneeling left.
Jump to kneeling left.
Dragon stance left.
Dragon stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Shake it out. Tiger blocks.
Yes, sir.
Tension stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger plus 6. Make tight peg.
Stay tight. Hey.
Tiger front block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Great. Tension stands.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger plus 6. Take tight peg.
Stay tight. Hey.
Tiger outside block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Shake it out. Oh. Wish we weren't social distancing. Just on those blocks. Stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger claws. They take tight peg.
Stay tight. Hey.
Down, up, out, down. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. Up, out. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Shake it out. Attention stands.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger claws. Say take tight peg.
Stay tight. Hey.
We're gonna go center, side, center. So we're gonna start with that horse stance center. And we're gonna go to our right for our first side. And then back to center. Side. 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 Center. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Get out. All right. Tension stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Left foot forward, cat stance. Block down. I got you right in the middle of it. Sorry. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
All right. Tension stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Left foot forward, cat stance. Double claws down. Leg escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that's the hard part. 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Whew. Right. And we're gonna get to a point where you have to hold your arms up like this, tiger claps. The first 2 or 3 weeks you have to do it is hard. You see so many people where their hands just do this over the course of the class. So trying to maintain this stance for a lot of people is difficult, especially the first time you have to do it. Okay. Iron elbows, attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tiger claws, say tay tai peg.
Stay tight. Hey.
Iron elbows, 1, up, out, in, down, 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 up, out, in, down. Last one, up, out, in, down. Feet together. Start. Shake it out. All right. Attention, stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
All right. Double claws down. Iron elbows, 2. So we're gonna go right, horse, cross, together. Left, horse, cross, together. Right, horse, cross, together. Left, horse, cross, together. Right, horse, cross, together. Left, horse, cross, together. One more on each side. Right, horse, cross, together. Left, horse, cross, together. Whew. That's it. All we've done in class.
Fast.
Fast. Well, usually we should have enough time for all of the kicks and all of the sweeps. So there's like six more moves we normally have to do. Last time we did that front sweep. Yeah, so we have the choice of, we can learn the first part of the first part of the tiger tumble, which is the dive roll, or we could do an iron broom.
That's a tough choice.
Yeah.
Let's do iron broom.
Iron broom, all right. Love iron broom. When I first had to learn this, we had to hold it for a count of 10 every single time. Oh man. It's weird because we're about to use a muscle group you probably never really used much of. It sounds like a joke at the beginning. It's like, but no, we're going to use a muscle group you've never used before. I mean, you do use it, but not in the way we're about to use it. Okay, so the iron broom, what this is it's kind of like our sweep. And it's just like what we just learned with our front sweep, except instead of going for the ankles, we're dropping down and we're going for the knees. Okay. So, this is not going to be easy. Let's do the easy one first. Right? It's called the reverse iron broom. Reverse iron broom. It seems weird because this is the second one. It's actually the easier one. Right? So we're going to start with. Let's start with that left foot forward again. So everybody likes to turn to the right. So we're going to start with that left foot forward cast in. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to claw forward. This is to fake out our opponent. To make sure that our opponent's going to flinch. They're going to flinch. That means they're probably going to block up. Their eyes are going to close. Something's going to happen. They're not going to pay attention to what we're about to do next. The next thing we're going to do, once we've done that, we're just going to turn, face the back of the room. We're going to drop down to that left knee. Hands are going to go on the floor. That right leg is going to come up, and that heel is going to strike. Okay, just like that. This is the easy one. Okay. So we're going to claw forward, turn, drop to our knee. We're going to look over that right shoulder. We're going to drop our hands to the floor, and then that heel's going to come out. All right. That's the slow version. So the way this one works is you want it to actually be effective. That heel, whenever it strikes, is going to hit pretty hard. So it's that claw, and you immediately drop it and kick. Okay, or just sweep thing. this one, it works similar to our side kick, in that we're twisting that hip. It's gonna come out and there's gonna be a little bit of rotation action on it. Not a lot, but yes, just like that. Because we don't want it to start straight out here. We want it to kind of start turning, and it's gonna come in and then finish off. Our targets are gonna be the individual's knees. Okay. That, the whole point is to put that lateral movement into that knee joint. It's a very, very damaging movement. Okay. Let's switch sides. We're gonna start with that right foot forward. Step forward, we'll put all our weight in that right foot. We're gonna claw forward. Turn, drop to that right knee. Hand on the floor, look over that left shoulder, and then kick. All right, we're gonna reset. Claw forward. Drop. Drop. Good. Reset. We're gonna claw forward. Drop to the floor. Good. Whew. Not so bad. We've got 2 minutes left. We're gonna learn that front iron broom. Okay, our front iron broom works, it starts just like the sweep we learned on Tuesday, okay? So we're gonna skip forward, those hands are gonna go back, we're gonna throw them all the way around. Now when we drop to the ground, we're going to completely turn over. Unlike last time, our knee is not gonna touch the ground, okay? So it's gonna make this hard. So earlier, we were striking with the heel. This time, that toe is gonna be pointed straight to the front of the room. So when we do this sweep, it looks like this. Okay, knee's not on the ground, toe is pointed straight to the front of the room. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the hard part's gonna be keeping that knee off the ground. And then, when we do this, yeah, your goal is going to be to see how long you can hold it in place. Yep, just like that. There you go. Yep, pointed. All right. Cool. We're going to do it one more time. Skip, hand goes back. Left foot forward. Skip, hands go back. Turn. All right. So, Mr. Milburn, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at our, we have time. We're gonna look at our hand placement on this one. So when we do this, our hands are gonna be a little bit further away from our leg. So whenever I finish this, there's gonna be a straight line from my head down to my foot. Okay, so instead of being here, you're going to wind up being here. And you're going to make a bit of a triangle with it. Those hands and the toes. Yeah, so you're going to put your left foot forward, and you're going to go behind you on your right side. Throw them as hard as you can. There you go. How's your butt feeling?
Well, feeling.
It's feeling? Okay. We're going to switch sides. We're going to do that right foot forward. We're going to skip forward. Hands are going to go behind us. We're going to throw them as hard as we can. Yeah. We're going to try to keep that toe pointed as best you can.
Sir.
There you go. Go back. So, I'm going to go over why our knee does not go down on this one. And that is, when we did our reverse, once our leg's on the ground, the leg no longer turns. That leg stays right there. When we do our front iron broom, what's going to happen is, as we go down, that knee keeps turning all the way into the kick. So if I came in and I dropped it, then try to do the kick, my knee's got nowhere to go.
Right.
Because it needs to be here.
So like it allows you to keep turning, basically.
That's what allows you to keep turning, to keep that knee off the floor. Yeah. If you were doing this on pavement, then you would just be scraping that knee all the way across the All right. So when I first learned this, the instructor was, I think like 21, 22. So he didn't have any problem just holding it there for period. But it's one of those ones where the more you do it, the easier it gets.
Sir.
All right. Let's bow out.
Sir.
We follow the 5 R's: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility.
Bow to head instructor.
Bow to beginner level students and everybody at home. Right. Basic training just minutes. Yeah?
I'm just on that.
You feel it?
Oh, yeah.
This is one of those ones where first time we do it, everybody complains.
Yeah, I feel I'm on leaks.
Oh yeah, then your glutes are getting stronger.
Oh, they've been a lot stronger since I started doing this.
Yeah.
And more flexible.
Yes.
It's a good combination.
Yeah. So I know I always give that speech at the beginning. Like your body's just not. Our bodies aren't built for it, and it's like it takes a long time, strength and flexibility training to get there.
It does. And everybody's rate of change is different.
It's different. Some people that get all the way to black sash go quarter.
Yeah.
And even then, some of them, it's past black sash, but it's got to be better.
That's crazy.
And that's like 3 years, 4 years.
That's commitment.
Yeah. Black sash.
Two.
Oh, great. What do you want to look at today?
Let's do a new combo.
Okay.
I feel like I got that last one down pretty good. For now, at least.
Let me think. I'm trying to remember what the. I like the one where it's like the double. But I'm trying to remember what the first move is on it. I don't want to say it's weird, like an offensive jump. Back like hook kick.
Oh, what?
I don't remember.
That sounds wild.
I don't want to do the jump. Hook kick.
Yeah, that sounds tricky to land.
It is. Oh, it's because it's front punch, back punch. And that's why it's weird. Doesn't make sense with the rest of it. Okay, so this is our, so it goes front punch, back leg round kick, side kick,
Oh, that's the hard one, because
Reverse
you stop
hook.
in the air, yeah.
round,
Oh, man.
back kick.
So, front punch,
Front punch, back punch.
back punch.
Back leg round kick, side kick. Back reverse. Hook, round, back.
Jeez.
Whew. You wanted the hard one.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta work on that balance today.
Yeah.
And then side kick.
Side kick.
And then it's hook,
Hook, round, back punch.
back punch.
And this is one of those ones, I think, when we were doing this last rotation, when we were in the old school,
Uh-huh.
was to see how slow you could do it. So it's that round kick, boom, side kick, hook trying to get that control. Side kick, yes. Hook kick, round kick. Yeah. It's that control that makes it fun.
Yes.
Go. The moves that go in between the moves are gonna be a little easier to figure out on this one.
Yeah. Try to balance.
It's just balance. It's
Well, I guess there's a little shift,
the only one,
right?
the only one is that shift into your here.
Okay. Yeah, I think the one that we just got done doing, I feel like I improved the most from learning that one.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting how different people have different combos that they struggle with and they learn the most.
Yeah, well, I think that's part of it, right? It's like,
Yeah.
you gotta struggle to really learn.
You gotta struggle it. You gotta struggle with it, and then it's gotta be you kind of have to slow down. Oh. Okay. I think on this one, I think I'm gonna have a harder time actually making sure I get the pad going in the right direction.
Yeah, because you gotta, it's like head on.
Yes.
and
You
like
gotta hit
side.
straight first two. Front punch, back punch, round kick, side kick, hook kick, round kick, back punch.
Okay, let's try this.
That was neat.
That's hard. It's the second kick that's always hard.
Yeah.
Have you seen anybody use this one?
Oh, I use this one.
Really? It seems like that second kick. Like, it seems like your opponent would see that coming. You know, because it's already out there.
I love, so it really depends, because what I like about this one is because when we come in, it's so fast after that first one, they're blocking that round kick.
Right.
So it's that round kick, and you're totally if you go right to the side kick. I'm not ready for these kicks.
Okay. So it's, it happened pretty quick.
They're
right
really,
after
they're
the-
really quick, so it's coming in, hit, punch.
Okay.
Because the other one that I really like to do is if I get in a kick and then have somebody block that kick, usually what they're gonna do is they're either gonna push it away, they can go in for something else, or they're gonna push it in the other direction. They push it in this direction and immediately go in
Oh.
for a side kick, round kick.
Okay.
But yeah, round kick, side kick is a really good
Okay.
combo.
Yeah, I guess it saves time because you're already there, right?
You're already there. Plus, they're gonna do something like, they're gonna block here, leave this entire section.
Right. Yeah. I like that.
Okay, so we're gonna go high for that front, so it's gonna be the base, back, round, side, hook, round, back. Let's, I say this one's not that great for self-defense, it's a lot, well, kind of is.
Could be.
Because that round's gonna be a fake.
Right, right.
They're gonna block that, and then it gives you a lot of opportunity to put as much power to that side.
I see. It's like a setup.
It's like I said, but for sparring, the best thing to do is get those two in rapid succession.
Okay.
But the whole reason we went slow is because it's hard to get them both in rapid succession and not lose your balance.
Right, right. Yeah, if you can do it slow with control, you should
With
be
control, you can
fast.
do it really fast.
Yeah, it's hard to not over-rotate.
It is. Part of that is I really wanted to kind of come in and get that head and then get like a body shot.
Right, right. Yeah, because if I go like shoulder, I've gone too
Yeah,
far.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a good, so whenever I've done ground side, to be able to kind of get that head around real quick. Hook, around.
Okay. On back.
Still there. Definitely hard for the back holder.
Yeah. Well, and this is harder than hitting a body, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot smaller.
It's very small. Whew. All right, last one. Oh, that's me. My fault. I'm trying to go this way, and I wound up going. Oh. I'm going to ask you whenever. So part of this is you just practice it a lot. You just practice it over and over and over. So when you were playing baseball,
Uh-huh.
how long did you play?
10 years.
10 years. So after 10 years, how much did you think about where your feet were in your stance when you were batting?
Very rarely.
Very
If I was
rarely.
struggling, maybe. But
Yeah. How much, like when the balls come in, how much do you think about where your hips gonna be, where they're gonna look? I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's
Yeah.
like, it's just after a while, you've done it so much
Right.
that you're not gonna think about it. Like when you first started, you were super concerned, where are my hands on this bat?
Right, right. Yeah, yeah, that's all second nature.
Yeah, I mean, you weren't even concerned about your feet yet.
That's
So yeah, it's so a lot of this is like, it feels like, you can feel like you're struggling right now.
Right.
But just with more practice, it gets easier.
Well, like I said, with that last recent combo, I felt that a lot. It
Yeah.
just, that was the first one that was like, I think I really had to work pretty hard for.
Oh, yeah, the
And,
one with the
especially on the left side. I will tell you, that chair drill, that really helps.
Yes. Right. Whew. So I do not know what is gonna happen next week. I don't know if we're continuing this.
Oh, yeah. So would I be going to the other class?
Yes, so here's how this is gonna work. For anybody else that's also watching. So what'll happen is when you go to the Blue Sash is your class will change to the Monday, Wednesday class at 8:30 to 9:30.
Okay.
And then what'll happen is this class is what they refer to as a leadership class.
Right.
That means, what you do is you come and then you are, a model. So you will model, what you've been doing. So that the newer students, when they come in, they see you, because a lot of times they can't see me.
Right.
Or it's a case of, maybe I don't do it very well, or I'm doing it too fast, or, I'm in teacher mode, so I'm gonna go a little softer on some of this stuff. So having another student that they kind of model off of is very helpful. So that's what leadership is. There's a sheet you have to fill out. I think we used to hand them out, now I think you have to print them out.
Okay.
And every time you come to interclass, you can fill out.
Okay.
Okay, there used to be a, tournament requirement between each sash, there's a demo and a tournament.
Okay.
So that may still be in the bottom of the sheet. Say,
Okay.
when did you do your tournament? When did you do your demo?
Okay.
I haven't seen anybody do a demo during graduation for years. I think everybody just ignores, like, I did it every single graduation I wasn't graduating at. I would do a demo, and I would do a demo with somebody, sometime at my own graduation, to help somebody else out.
Yeah. So there's no tournaments right now,
And
unfortunately.
there's no tournaments, so you can't get the tournaments in. It used to be like, there's about 3 or 4 tournaments a year, 2 or 3 tournaments a year.
Right.
So you could get, so the span where there were no tournaments was okay, but then, and it's kind of like one of those things where like, we have people that, they get all the way to their black sash, and it's like, they had never been to a tournament.
Wow. Yeah, hopefully that changes.
And then it's like, there's a point requirement on your black sash test, where it's like you lose 4 points if you've never been to a tournament.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great. Yeah. And usually, like, when this pandemic's not on, there's a local one called the Fire Dragon. It's actually a karate tournament, and that's what these trophies are from.
Okay.
They don't normally give trophies out for the Kung Fu ones. The metal, it's much smaller. but karate's a lot more boisterous.
Okay.
So you're gonna, if you go to both tournaments, you're gonna see there's a major difference between the two. Because it's funny, because like I've been to the Kung Fu one, there's more Tai Chi, so it's a lot of like, it's more mellow, there's Kung Fu going on, there's a little bit of, sometimes there's people, they have an auditory, so like every time they punch, they go, hey! If you go to the karate one, they are blasting rock music during their performance.
Right.
Yes. So you're gonna have like 3 rings where they're all like blasting rock music and they're yelling and screaming. It's in a gymnasium, so it's all
Oh, yeah.
It's so loud. Karate tournament.
Sounds fun.
Okay. We got 2 more moves left.
Oh, yes.
Alright, so if we were here, up, stab, up, stab, and we're gonna go here, poke, open up, all the way around, back, straight. We're gonna go row, row, row. Cat stance, horse stance. And then we're gonna go row, row, row. Cat stance, horse stance. And then what is the
Is that
stab?
spin or?
Oh, no, yeah.
That's why I was confused on that one
Yes.
last time. Yeah, what's the lead into that?
We're gonna go poke, poke, over, down, and this is like our, striking set. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, it's like, it's our basic striking set, so it's gonna be push down. And we're gonna come up, stab, jump, stab. Switch the feet, strike up. Okay. We're gonna go cat stance, and go all the way around, underneath our armpit, over our shoulder, grab, push.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
That's it. Yeah, I really like this ending, because it's like, we don't have an ending like us, well, we seem to have a number of them that have these weird trick endings, where it's like, oh, you toss it up and then you grab it.
Oh, yeah.
Those are always fun. This trick ending is, coming up, going all the way around, behind the back, you're grabbing it, salute.
Yeah, I'll have to practice that a few times. So here, come around.
Okay, so here's just gonna make this a little teeny tiny bit easier. I don't know if I'm on camera for this one. Here is, there's a little bit of a lean forward. We're gonna, when we do this part, we're gonna go into a kneeling stance. So we were, let's see, where were we? We were here, double jump, here. Switch the feet, strike up. Okay. And then it's gonna come all the way around. It's gonna come up behind the shoulder, and then it's just gonna push straight back. Should come right next to your ear. You're gonna grab it and block.
Okay. So when you come back here, you kind of step up.
Here, yes, because we're gonna go into our cat stance. But if you try to do this way, you're not gonna get it. There's not enough. You gotta, it's gotta go.
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, so here.
That's it.
Okay.
And then you gotta reach a little bit further. Here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
And this one definitely requires some practice.
Yeah.
Oh, so when we do this,
Oh, yeah.
the lunge. Then it's a step back.
More or less.
More or less. Up.
Right, but so you keep your hand in the same spot.
We were here, like the baseball grip,
Yep.
straight, and switch the feet, strike it.
Okay.
So, that's my hand position. Okay, so I'm gonna, let go, I'm gonna push forward, and let go with that left hand, and it's gonna go, fingers pointing straight down. And then, if you keep that finger on there, your finger's gonna point straight backwards.
I see. Gives you a little more control.
It gives you more control. And if you think about that finger is pointing straight backwards, it's gonna put it right there next to your ear.
Ah. Yeah. Yeah, that time I didn't even have to reach for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then when you get it really good, and so you get that here, and it's fast, it feels really good.
Yeah. Wait, can you show me your footwork again?
Yes.
I think that's good for me.
So, when I land, I'm here, switch your feet, left foot forward, lunge. Come up, I'm gonna twirl it all the way around, slide back into that cat stance.
Oh,
Great.
slide back.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, from that lunge, you just.
You're just coming up.
Okay.
And it's that press, those feet come together, and go with the chamber. And it's done. Oh. Okay, how much time we got? We got 5 minutes. Let me see if I can remember it all the way from the beginning.
Let's do it.
We've had a few weeks to forget some of it.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna go attention stance, stand tall. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Overhead for 1, 2, straight for 3. We're gonna go overhead 4, back for 5, pull back, double jump, straight up. Then there's like 8, 10, 9, and 10. There's 1 and 2. And go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweep, step back, strike. Pull in, poke, pull in, pull shut. Step back, poke, open up, overhead, open up. Go all the way around, step back, strike. And go 1, 2, 3, pull in, strike. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, pull in, strike, poke, poke the second time. All the way around, dragon stance. Horse killer, jump, horse killer. Pull shot, pull in, switch the feet, uppercut, salute. It's the whole thing.
All right.
Took us 1 minute.
Yeah, it's quicker than I remembered. I think I got 95% of it.
Okay.
Not, super smooth yet, but just
Okay.
just the basic movements.
I'm gonna give you the next 4 minutes, run it on your own. If there's any point where you've got some questions, you can ask, because then after this, it's just gonna be you practicing on your own.
Yes, sir.
Yes. That's right. Yes. Row?
Oh, yeah. I always want to put an extra move in there, because here you have the little
Yeah, you got that little.
block. And then, oh, it's stab. Then stab again.
Yeah, long stab.
And then you do your
Overhead.
mhm.
Yeah. Horse killer. Horse killer. Up.
So it's definitely just the last 5 or 6 moves, I would say, that like after the rowing,
Yeah.
that's where I'm still the most hazy.
Okay.
Because up to there, I feel pretty, like I can always like, oh yeah, it's that next move, Yeah, so I guess we're coming forward. And then it's
Then it's just
bow stance
tap
or cast first,
strike.
and then strike.
Bow stance. Bow stance. Oh, normally sometimes it's a snake stance. We're gonna do our bow. Bow. One. Bam. Ooh, that's it.
That's a cool form.
Oh.
I love that.
If we wind up having to do it for another 7 weeks, we'll go over like details.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like refinement needed, but
So I want to say the first time I learned this, it was over 2 rotations.
okay.
So we did a lot of like going back and forth. We'd go from the middle to the end, we'd go back from the beginning to the, or like, because we'd skip over sections, we'd learn little sections. And then there's a lot of little details, like I think, like I did, at the beginning part where we do our jump, our strike, there's this, but I put in like a stop here,
Right.
simply because we were doing this swing, and we kept all of our weight on that front leg, and so this was a case of I wanted to make sure that we were on that back leg.
Right.
'Cause it's still all one movement,
Right.
but I just wanted to kind of get that in. But it's just kind of a case of like figuring out where do we take out all the stops and we smooth stuff up.
Right.
Because the other one is, I know I had to pull back for one of these, and we're looking backwards, but it's really just more of we're striking
Oh
in
yeah.
front of us.
Oh.
It's a front strike.
Interesting. Okay.
So there's,
Yeah.
there's a lot of them where it's like, I think I learned it one way, and maybe it's supposed to be a different way. It really depends. And there's, each of these may have multiple different applications.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was down to the wire to learn that. All right, let's bow out.
How to head instructor?
Bow to beginner level students and everybody at home. All right. That's what that training, training is. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
That one's
That was a lot of fun.
Always loved the ending to that one.
Yeah, that's.
'Cause-
fun.
Because when you get